Caravan of Courage and Ewok Adventure. So I've reviewed every single other Star Wars movie except for the Ewok movies. And the reason for that is these films have never been easy to get a hold of. I had seen them before on YouTube in very, very low quality. And yeah. But Disney did us all a favor and they said, hey, you guys want to watch those movies? Well, they're all on Disney Plus now. In a vintage Star Wars collection, which also has the 2D Clone Wars, the Ewok animated series, and the 2 Ewok movies. So I'm going to be reviewing both of them. I'm going to start with Caravan of Courage. And this was... So if you don't know what the Ewok movie is and why you probably don't remember it, the Ewok movie is a movie starring Ewoks from Star Wars, obviously. But it was a TV movie. That's why you've never heard of it. Now, this was released theatrically internationally, but in America and most places, it was a TV movie. And it only aired a few times. It's very obscure. It had a DVD release, but the DVD's out of print. And goes for $200 or more. Very, very pricey. And very, very difficult to get in good condition. Believe me, I've tried. So, yeah, this movie is something that is very hard to get your hands on and always has been for many years. Now it's on Disney Plus and it's easy to access. That's one great thing about streaming. But these movies are not very good. And I think that's the biggest reason you don't remember them. Is because they're only good to the kids who grew up liking Star Wars and they love Ewoks. Other than that, these films are terrible. Because the plot of this movie is this family crash lands on this planet with their spaceship, and they're on this planet, and their parents go missing, and they're captured by a monster. And so now the two kids are trying to find their parents with the help of Ewoks. And it's a lot of the Ewoks just wandering around, doing stuff, and it's incredibly boring. And I think for like a kid, I might have found it entertaining if I loved Ewoks and I just loved anything Star Wars, which in a sense I do now. I don't really like Ewoks personally, but they're fine part of the Star Wars universe and Return of the Jedi. They're not a very great part of that movie, but and so I think that's the thing. But yeah, I think that's why you don't remember this movie so much, is that it's very slowly paced. The acting is not very good, and I'm not saying that acting in Star Wars has ever been good, really, and I'm not saying it's bad either. It's like fine. It's like it's goofy, silly performances. Well, this movie, the acting is kind of noticeably not the greatest, and the characters are mostly children, so child performances are in this movie, and they're not very good. So overall, it's just kind of an movie. If you really like Ewoks and you really like Star Wars, I guess it's worth checking out both of these movies, but I really don't think you will enjoy them other than that.